So it begins.
So you've all either been called or emailed and told to report to a cabin, Rain's Cabins in Pacific City, that there were some murders and you need to find out what's going on.
I'm taking an old Ford Bronco.
Just driving.
Yeah, just driving there.
I'm coming down from Seattle. Okay. Yeah, I just hitchhiked down with the truck driver.
A FBI helicopter. Dropped me off in New York City.
Okay.
I'm doing a Greyhound with a duffel bag for sure.
All right.
Yes, same with me.
Honestly, I kind of imagined that he would like hit the tape player as he's opening it.
Okay.
That kind of feels right.
All right.
But
I agree.
So you hit the tape player?
yeah.
Thank you for answering the call. You are here to find out what happened to the 3 victims. Try to keep it from happening to anyone else. On the table you will find an envelope with pertinent information as well as your IDs for this case. The mundane world view must be protected. Be careful, be discreet, and remember, you are here to deny everything.
Oh my goodness, I love it.
It's very interesting that these victims all seem to have had all their cerebral cortexes liquefied. Very interesting.
Yeah, I find that very odd.
They're all injected with some sort of drug from my line of work.
Scopolamine is a drug that cartels use to make victims drowsy or woozy and knock them out.
Yeah.
And they use them when they want to kidnap somebody. Chelsea Prince was found in the river here, somewhere like probably around this area. And then the other 2 were just dumped out in the bay.
Oh, interesting.
I read drug was injected into his upper arm.
Yours was in the arm?
John Whitlock says an unknown drug was injected into his upper arm.
Oh, that's interesting because there was another one that had scopolamine.
Chelsea only had it in her neck.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Are there any similar injuries other than their brains being liquefied?
She had just a puncture wound on the side of her neck.
So one had scopolamine, one had a mysterious injection in their arm. And
She
but-
had
Yeah, she did.
Scopolamine.
Yeah.
But the other one just said a drug was injected, but it doesn't specify what drug.
It does say that on this article.
Oh, it also says scopolamine. Okay.
I believe the person that was
Why
the
not?
murderer was trying to keep them under control. When did the other 2 gentlemen go missing?
I will say,
I didn't write any dates down just because I was kind of playing fast and
Mr.
loose with
Dresden
it.
did not have.
But Chelsea was done.
injection.
She died. Her body was found about 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
And then John Whitlock's was found about a week or so later. And then Booker Dresden was just killed his body was just found in the last few days.
It doesn't seem that Booker was injected with any sort of chemical, specifically the drug that the rest of them shared.
He has gunshots and the rest of them don't.
Oh, that's true.
Perhaps she was trying to get away.
Again, remind me, he was the last one?
Yeah.
I'll do
See?
third.
Well, how about we introduce each other to ourselves?
I was about to ask if we wanted to. Are we doing names or are we doing the code names? I'm comfortable with either.
I'm not scared. I'm Ravenclaw. Everybody here knows my name in the town, so you're going to hear my name. I'm Harris McGill. It's nice meeting y'all.
Good to meet you, bro.
Wait, how do you spell it?
Harris. Harris. McGill. Spelled like it sounds. Like a thanks.
Yeah.
He survived. He's just a survivor. It's hard.
Literally just been standing at attention this whole time watching you guys. Just want.
Oh yeah.
I've been like hands behind my back. I've been at ease, but I've just been standing here this whole time.
Standing. No, I'm well, I mean, I go by Agent Static, but Shane. You can just call me Shane. Shane Calloway. Shane Calloway, the guitar player. Formerly of Static One. But what's your name?
Dang it, I didn't come up with an ancient name. You go first.
Just standing at ease the whole time. You may call me Agent Bo. My mission is to keep all of you safe. If you are injured, come to me. If you need safety, come to me. If you need to ask a question, save it for later. My mission is to keep you alive, and that is what Delta Green has asked me to do.
Name's Crystal.
Hiking back.
Crystal
Yeah, bunch
Shears,
of guns.
FBI. I've been on several Delta Force missions.
Crystal with the K or C?
C, as in the rock, like a rock band.
That's beautiful.
Agent White.
Agent White, dude, I'm feeling the vibes. We're about to solve this so fast. And then drinks on me.
So but the sheriff is like, so whatever you guys need, just let me know, and me and Deputy Andrews here, we'll be more than happy to help you out. And the deputy's like, shut up. It's like, Andrews, no.
We
And so-
really need some honesty, so if you know something, go ahead and speak up.
Well, what you see is, what he's not telling you is that people have been seeing these lights out in the forest, and they're like moving among the trees. Now, I listen to Art Bell, and so I know, and this fits all of the hallmarks of alien invasion.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast, you know. So,
I'm
and the sheriff is just looking at him like, oh my God, please shut up. And he's just like, it's not. I apologize. I apologize for my deputy. He gets a little worked up. It's not aliens. Yes, some people have seen lights in the woods, but they're just kids playing around with flashlights. That's all it is.
And then just to diffuse, because it's our job to
Yeah, I was about
lead
to say
people
something
away, and then I'll say, Deputy Andrews, you and your imagination, man.
Well, when you hear the name Zetadyne, you guys would know. Everybody would know.
Oh.
They are a big computer company, nationwide computer company. But you would know that the lab is where they brought it into this small town, and they basically developed new computer technology.
Okay.
So anyway, so the waitress like, I'm Margot, and what can I totally get you?
Hi, sweetheart. I'd like to get the Riverside Dive plate. It's, and give me extra bacon.
All right. Anybody else?
Not Riverside, River House Dive. That's
River
it.
House, I like it.
I'll take a water with a lemon, please.
Cheap, huh? All right.
Oh yeah. Give me some coffee black.
None of this stuff agrees with my digestive system.
The dried beans.
Like
Coffee.
I said.
Hey,
Coffee
I don't
and
wanna
some
say
half and half,
maybe
please.
not human.
I know. I'm
I'm throwing that out there.
I'm really getting worried. Like,
I'm the alien.
All right.
I've seen this before.
damn with
Odd.
these, dude.
Like,
I'm more.
How are you
I'm more
doing,
of a-
fellow humans?
I'm more of a liquefied meat kind of guy.
do
The brain.
y'all have any liquefied meat?
All right,
We
so,
really should go to the morgue, I feel like. Really.
coffee, water.
Whatever you recommend. I'm pretty hungry, so.
I got the 2 for 1.
What did you call it?
The River House Dive.
Well, yeah,
I'll
I'll give you another. We'll make that a 2 River House dives.
Sounds great.
I will have one of everything.
So,
Good morning.
he just takes a drink. He's like, "All right, that's good coffee." I wanted to ask you, the Chelsea's boyfriend.
Greg?
Yeah. Do you know much about him? Is he a good kid?
He seemed pretty good. He was good to Chelsea. They seem to have gotten along. But yeah. He seemed like a good guy.
Was he wrapped up in any kind of anything that you knew of that was maybe not legal?
Not legal. I don't. No. He wasn't anything that wasn't legal. At least nothing that I knew of.
And if you don't mind, how do you feel about Zeta Line? Wait, what did I say?
Zetadyne, that computer company.
Yes.
They kind of keep to themselves. The workers they go up there, they do their little clicky clackety whatever they're doing up there, and then they sometimes some of the workers come in here and have something to eat. And that's how Chelsea met Greg.
Garrett, you can't trust those computers.
Was Chelsea working the day that she passed?
Yeah, I mean she worked the day before, and then she went missing. We didn't know where she was. We called the sheriff to let him know that she didn't show up for work, and then she was found like the next day.
Was there anything weird that you noticed on her when she was here for her shift? She acted strange.
And you could tell she's kind of wanting to clam up. What was that? Oh, coffee.
And it was Margot, right?
Margot.
I
So-
lost all
Margot,
scepters.
you know, we understand, and
Can't
you know,
do
we're so
Cerulean.
sorry for your friend. We're just really here to help, and you know, any kind of help that you can give us will help point us in a direction that we can get some justice for your friend, sweetheart.
Well, she had been complaining that she thought Greg might have been cheating on her. But I don't think he killed her. Especially after the next two bodies showed up.
What were the signs that made her think that he was cheating on her?
Yes, the source of infidelity.
He would just act.
Haley.
He would work. He said he would work late nights, and he didn't want her like following him to work or he was just acting. She said, and this is just her. I don't know. She said he was acting just kind of skittish or cagey. He was real nervous.
Maybe he followed her to work one day and something happened.
And there was something weird that the week before she disappeared, she kept saying she would complain about she was having these weird dreams, and then she would she said she would she said she would hear whispers when she was alone, and sometimes she would get prank calls of somebody pretending to be her mother.
Is her mother still alive?
Yeah, her mother. Yeah, she was cremated, and her mother. Her asses were sent to her mother.
Prank calls, you said?
That's what she said.
Has anybody else have you heard any rumblings of anybody else in the town having dreams like that?
Well, maybe not
Sorry.
the dreams, but people don't like to talk about it. But we've all hear these. Sometimes we just hear whispers when we're alone. And like I said, nobody wants to talk about it because we don't want to sound like, people don't want to seem like they're crazy. But we've heard the whispers too when we're alone. A lot of people in town have. They just don't want to talk about it. They just
Question.
pretend like it never happened.
Question. I don't know how far away my station is from this town. Like, you can tell me if it's like a town over, but
You'd be out in the boonies.
yeah, would I have heard any of these whispers, like where I'm stationed?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Probably.
Oh, no.
I would definitely say
I was gonna say like sanity check.
you. But again, it's not. It's like they're not real. It's not words that you can understand. It's just. It's not even. It's not even the same time. It's just if you're alone sometimes.
Which I'm alone
And like
all
you're
the
listening to
time.
the radio,
Happens to
or
me
you
in
got the
real
TV on, and just sometimes you just hear these weird whispers.
When did this start? Has it always been?
It's probably started in the last few months.
92.
when did Zeta Dime
Gotta see what
here?
the top song
Yeah.
is.
Zetadine's been here probably about 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
It's a small town, and there's not been anything other than these murders that started showing up. Poor Chelsea and poor Pastor Whitlock.
Do you know anything about the religious man?
Pastor Whitlock, yeah, he's a good guy. I heard he wrote some kind of book. I don't know. I don't read too much, but yeah, he's got a nice little church, and everybody seemed to like him.
Well, you seem like a lot of fun, but I was hoping for a different kind of fun. And I kind of like
What kind of fun
I
are
don't
you into?
drugs.
Drugs.
Well, you
Well, you know, Chelsea had a problem with drugs for a little bit, but
yeah,
she kicked that habit several years ago.
yeah. Where was she getting them?
You probably find drugs at the bar at the local bar. There's let's see, what's the name of it? It's the Heartstone.
Hearthstone.
The Heartstone Bar.
So yeah, I guess we pull up to the apartment.
Okay. And
Kick
so
the front door
so
in.
you went to Chelsea's.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like a 3-story apartment building, and they're cheap apartments. You don't see anything out of the ordinary,
I almost had it at 80. I almost made it 80.
but as you're like looking around searching, you do see like she's got some pictures of her and who you assume is her boyfriend Greg. There's one of her and him in the woods. There's like a picture of them sitting, and then you see a photo of her. Blah, 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 blah. It's him just by himself, like sitting in a cubicle with a Zetadine polo shirt on. You see that she has a phone, like a home phone with an answer machine, and you're looking and you see a bookshelf. So you're going through there, and it looks like she has like some romance novels and some self-help books. And she has a stereo system with a radio and cassette built into it. And as of right now, you see that there is a Zetadine coffee mug in her sink.
I checked the answering phone, answering machine.
Okay.
I sure.
When you check the answer machine, you hear a man's voice, and it's him saying, Chelsea, I can explain. We need to meet. Meet me at the River House restaurant. I can explain everything. Click.
Does it show
Time.
is it just audio?
It's just audio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll search to see what she was listening to.
When you turn it on, the radio, it's just picking up static.
Okay. Is the radio on a station that's just like off a little bit? Like if I turn it just a little to the right or to a little to the left, does it pick up something?
If you shift it, you will pick something up. But as you're about to do that, you suddenly
My brain melts.
hear indistinct whispers.
Oh no.
Do I hear
it's
it
like,
or do they hear it?
Say, did we hear it or just Harris?
I'm gonna say just you.
Okay.
Just you. It happens as you're turning it. You just hear, and then it's on a radio station playing music.
I'll say, did y'all hear that?
Hear what?
I was hearing voices. I've heard something like that before, but it was whenever I was turning the knob.
Can't be already losing you.
Why don't one of y'all try turning it back the other way?
Sure. I go and I turn it.
As you're turning it, you all now hear whispers. Just dissonant, like they're not making sense. It's like it's like when a conversation's just out of earshot. You can hear, you know somebody's talking, but you can't hear what they're saying. And that's what it sounds like.
I have
Does
a.
it dial the radio anymore? Does it tune in the whispers into words?
No, you can,
I'm gonna turn the volume up.
yeah, it's
What was on Facebook?
just more, it's real staticky, and it's just like the voice, whatever this is, these whispers are, it's like mixed in with the static.
Is there a radio tower around here?
There are a few radio towers. There is like a couple of different local radio stations around here.
Okay.
I go through my mental palace.
Whoa.
And I try to see
Do you
if
see
I
that happen?
remember.
Careful, it's gonna melt.
And see if with an occult roll I can distinguish the utterances coming from.
I like it.
Dude, there's no cows.
I will
Why are you
allow
bringing
this.
udders? I'm telling you, these dice are broken.
No, nothing. 79 over 30.
You take 1 point of sanity as you try to understand the madness.
That was really cool though.
So whenever I've heard the voices, though, it's been like not through the radio. It's just been just.
Sometimes it's if you're alone. Sometimes it is with because I would assume you'd have like a walkie-talkie or
Oh yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something.
See, I'm wondering if it's through like a frequency or something, like that type of thing. Yeah.
Like a dog whistle we can't hear. Type of deal.
Is there any correspondence between the voices and when Zetadyne came into being?
She said no. She said that Zetadyne's been here for 3 years, but they've been hearing the voices for like 2 months.
I wonder if it's a new project.
I know. I'm wondering if they have a radio tower
That's
at
still-
Zetadyne,
I was about to say.
or they're tapping into a frequency or something.
Or maybe they've got some kind of new dish that's directing.
Here, there's a quick solve. I have
Riverside special.
demolitions.
I rolled a suffocation.
I have demolitions,
80 and quick solve.
and I've always felt that Zetadyne needed to go. So
This is your chance.
But
0%
wait a
in
minute. But
artillery.
do the voices happen just when you have a radio around? Because Harris, do you hear the voices?
he
Or
said that
the-
I
the
did.
whisper-
Like
Yeah, but do you hear 'em- and do you have a radio on when you hear them?
he said that I hear it through like my walkie-talkie or something.
Walkie-talkie. Okay.
But you have heard it without a
Oh.
walkie-talkie. But you hear it more often when there is some sort of radio involved. But people have heard it,
Without.
when they're alone in silence.
I've heard it alone, and I've heard it with a radio.
Interesting. I still don't work. I still don't. I still believe it could be Zetadyne.
We should find this boyfriend.
He does work there.
Torture.
We should
He doesn't say that.
we should clear first to understand if it's any sort of drug. I'm curious of the club.
That's a good point.
Because it could be, I don't know, they were all drugged.
You said you're a doctor, right?
Yes.
What do you know about scopolamine?
It's
What do you know about drugs? I think you should go to the. You guys look like you should go.
Scopamine is
We need to also
Get you really
see
high.
Get you
the pastor's
down.
wife.
really down like you're
So
so
true.
yes. It could really knock somebody out, make them incapable of retaliation. So how about this?
But I
We
told her I
split
was
up.
sleepy.
A couple of us go with Bo to find out more about these drugs, and then some other of us go to the boyfriend, Greg, and figure out what is related to him and Chelsea, and perhaps even Zeta-Dine.
When you go to touch the radio to change the channel to Art Bell, the static gets loud, and for a moment, you hear. There are answers in the static.
Just me?
Just you.
Oh.
What station was it on whenever we heard the static?
What did you just say?
It was
Marcus, what was your band?
Or is
one of the
it
higher band. It was on like an AM station.
is it always in the static? Any static? Or is it specifically like did we hear it like in other static or just
Your band on the radio.
When you were changing it, you heard it
Okay.
through all of it.
Okay, so it's just static in general.
As we're driving though and stuff,
Right, in the bar
stuff
fight.
I would tell you to. I would say.
Cartels.
I would tell you to find static on the radio
Okay.
and say I think we just need to listen.
That's actually
Whenever
honestly that's a really good
Whenever
call.
we have a chance, just leave it on the static.
Bo and Harris are on the way. So are you just getting on one station? Or are you trying to like dial through? Because you got your AM and your FM. Your AM is your more. You would know.
It's more
It
normal
would be
stations.
more local, and so you might pick something up.
Oh. Did you whenever we heard it earlier, was it on an AM or an FM?
It would have been on an AM.
Okay. So I guess we're just surfing AM just to see if like as we're flipping through it, like maybe hanging on some for a little bit longer, but like flipping through it to see if like slowly to see if we catch something.
That's so disturbing, dude. I
Like,
hate that.
It's like in the news,
know,
it,
you just
and,
know.
and it's like dun, dun, dun.
You're just like waiting for something bad to happen.
Yeah.
So as you're going through, and usually AM radio is a lot of talk radio, but as you're going through, you're hearing like some music, and then static, and then some music, and then maybe somebody talking, and then static.
Deputy Andrews.
So who's
Who's the president?
who's controlling the president?
It's his truck.
It's
so
was Bush.
Bush. Senior?
Because Clinton's about to be elected.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm driving.
So you're the one doing. So Bo, as he's doing that, you suddenly hear one of your squad mates, just like a whisper. The Watchers have the answers you seek.
Watchers.
But you don't hear it.
Yeah.
But yes, that's what he said.
Stop on that channel.
Take my hand off.
And it's just back to static.
Did you hear something?
I got pretty bad like PTSD.
He just shoots me.
Why did you do that?
I think so.
What did you hear?
Something about watchers.
Watchers.
Answers.
We haven't heard anything about the Watchers. That's new.
Keep checking the channels.
Okay, we'll keep surfing the channels.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't.
Are we
Yeah.
still all in the
I
car
wouldn't share too
together?
much.
No, they dropped you off at the boyfriend's, at Greg's
So we'll
apartment.
keep surfing. I don't know if like we hear
Okay.
anything else on the like by the time we
Um,
get there. Or...
You, as you're scrolling through, you're almost to the bar, and you hear in the static. How do I phrase this? We can give you the cure.
They can give you the cure.
It just says we can give you the cure.
Oh no! I don't know exactly what that means.
But again, you're the only one that hears it. Bo does not hear it.
Do I recognize the voice?
You do not. You do not. It is not a voice you recognize. Well, it might have been. It does sound like a voice you've heard when you're alone.
Oh, okay. I hate that.
That's terrible.
I hate that.
That's
Oh,
worse.
it's
It just sounds
infinitely
like,
worse.
because like I said, you've heard whispers and but you haven't understood what they're saying.
Yeah.
But it's becoming a little bit more clear.
I'm wondering if the more you understand it, the closer you are to brain melt. I'll
I
say,
wonder if the closer you are to Zetadyne.
Oh yeah,
One
yeah.
little
What
way out
radius
of
are
it.
you to Zeta?
the Zetadyne.
You're
A new-
probably within like
Paradigm.
5-10 miles of it.
Paradigm.
It's loose.
So you arrive at the bar, and we're gonna cut there. And these three,
Yes.
We're good.
they're at the apartment.
Yeah.
This is a little bit. It's a lot nicer apartment. So you actually got it's got like you go in the door and it's got the lobby with the mailboxes, and it's got an elevator. Alistair, you're kind of going through his room, because it's got there's like a living room with a small desk and a, did I put? Yeah, he's got like a computer on his desk, and it's got like a couch and TV. He's got like a little kitchen area, and he's got a bedroom. So in the bedroom, you find a trunk, but it's locked. But Crystal, with her better role, she was going through. She wanted to check the bookshelf because there's a bookshelf in there, and she sees one book pops out, and it's a book by Pastor John Whitlock called "The Watchers in Human Evolution."
Oh.
And then you also find several books on something called the Gregory. And then there's it's one book, but it's called The Books of Enoch. And he's got a bunch of books on ancient religions and other like computer programming and computer science books.
Those other two books, they're not by Pastor John.
Yeah.
Just The Watchers in Human Evolution.
Yeah.
So it's like one of those old, heavy wooden like steamer trunks, and it's got like a padlock on it with this place for the key.
It's brain goop in there.
I reached down and unlocked the padlock.
So inside the trunk is a big thick stack of like dot matrix printout, and it's just lines and lines and lines of binary code, just zeros and ones and zeros, 00111, just, and it's the paper that like as you pick it up it accordions.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just
With the holes
like
inside.
hundreds of sheets of that.
And why does he have it locked up? Must be pretty important.
And then there is a leather-bound book, and on the cover of it
Oh no.
is the Divine Signal.
What is the divine signal?
It's actually like it's thick, but I only printed what I needed. So,
I know, I did
This
see that.
information
but
here.
that information is
Here.
in his. That's in his
Okay.
handwriting.
So this information here, this long thing that says, there is a signal that seems to have existed since the dawn of creation. It is part of the background radiation of the universe. Most people can't hear it though it seems to bleed through radios and electronics. It is there for those with an ear to hear. The divine signal has heard the call, and we have answered. The Gregory are watching. They are listening. They have so much to offer humanity. Most who have heard of them say they are evil. They are fallen angels, but we know the truth. They want to help humanity. They want to elevate us beyond our flesh into the world of soul and spirit. They saw mankind banished from God's presence, and they took pity on us. They thought us the working of metal and magic. Sorry.
Taunt.
I like that.
Yeah. Sorry. They taught us.
Book of Enoch.
I know, it's like a weird
Yeah. They taught us writing and technology. Some even grew to love and have children. And God saw this as evil. He sent the flood to wipe out anything Gregory had touched. The Gregory were imprisoned and forbidden from interacting with mankind. But the signal was still there. We have found it, and it is the code to free the watchers, to let them walk among us again. With their knowledge, we have built the vessel of ascension, a way around their cruel imprisonment. The vessel will guide us. The vessel will show the key to freeing the Gregory. The divine signal will lead mankind into a new age.
Oh my.
Yes, oh my. But the information in the book on some of these pictures are in his handwriting.
Interesting.
Since we're not supposed to be taking anything out of here.
Giant book.
Yeah, perhaps I could.
When she finishes reading,
Those.
Memory Palace.
He
Shane,
does have a memory palace.
Yeah.
you hear
I remember everything.
What did you hear?
Find them in the static.
I roll for a cult as I'm reading through this. If
Okay.
you look at the symbols and symbology, I roll an 18 under.
Okay, so you recognize. I mean, most of this is gibberish
Okay,
to you.
gotcha.
It seems it's like there's mathematical formulas, but there's like ancient runes where math should be. It seems to you like they're trying to combine ancient like magic and science. And so, and they're trying to combine it in some way that you don't fully understand. You recognize some of the things as like ancient languages, like from Mesopotamia, maybe some like runes from all over the world. It's like different languages they're kind of mashing together into these formulas. And there's some of the math and stuff you definitely don't get,
Yeah,
but you recognize some of the symbols as like like frequencies, and like they're trying to dial something in.
It's either that he is able to work or pull this off, Greg, by working at Xenodyne because they have like really like powerful computers, powerful enough to like do all the formulas, or Xenodyne is a cover for like them trying to find a connection to this.
Could go either way.
Yeah.
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 This is awesome.
I feel like it's one of those.
Yeah.
And like I feel like this dot matrix of all the binary is like a translation from whatever is being heard or something into binary.
I think they're using our victims as test subjects to.
Oh, and that's why they
They're-
drugged them
Well, they're also
Yes,
working on like
'cause they're
human
trying to
evolution
free
and
to
their
stuff.
evolve them.
mind and
Yeah, they're
their
trying to
soul and
evolve them
spirit.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Ooh, I wonder if
Um,
they're trying to put like a soul into them and they can't handle it.
I
yet.
mentioned what
Yeah, it's like
Bryan
melting
says as
their
well.
brain.
All the
These are
knowledge.
multiple
Yeah,
different
it's like too
languages
much.
and all sorts of scientific
Yeah.
jargon. It seems like they're combining all of these for their signal. I wonder how it's all connected. Perhaps Xenodyne is truly involved, as we feared.
Yes. Well, is
So
there
I mean, if
anything
y'all
else in
want
there?
to, well, while y'all are figuring out how you're going to get out of the apartment,
yeah.
we're going to cut over to y'all pull up into the bar, and it's
Both making out with.
It's
With the
a.
Oh, she wasn't gonna show up that night.
It's not that kind of bar.
Oh, never mind.
I imagine it's like motorcycle bars,
Yeah.
Bunch of people smoking. That's what I imagine.
pool tables.
So
Here. Okay. I got this. All right.
If you need help, I don't know what your signal is. You'll think of a signal. I'll know. I'm alert.
And there's a, the band's on the stage, and you hear the music playing real loud, and yeah, there's the, so you can walk up there, at the back of the bar is the bar.
Yeah. So he walks up, pulls out a cigarette, puts it in his mouth, and goes up to the bartender, and he's like, "You got a light?"
Sure do. And he
Lights a cigarette.
lights it up.
I was like, "Can you get me a whiskey on the rocks?"
You got it.
I think I'm gonna enter after you, if that's okay.
Yeah, so we're the
Yeah.
only people together.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait outside, then enter after.
And so he will sit there for a while drinking, not just straight off into business or whatever, just kind of like looking at the band, looking at the crowd. He's observing currently. Does he, just by like observing the crowd, does he notice anyone? Now, I also want to say, which, again, this is a different town than where he's from. He's visited here before, but I don't know if he's... But I just added this into my character story
I'm okay.
a little while ago.
This is A-okay.
But he has bought drugs before for...
It's 70s years
No,
old.
there's
Of course you have.
there's a reason though. He's bought drugs before for his ex-wife to help her in like her pain and stuff.
Okay.
Now what you want?
So
I'm like looking around. I'm seeing if I've seen any telltale signs of a dealer, or if I even see a dealer that I may have recognized that I've used in the town that I'm from. Like if they travel, which they might not. It might just be a local drug dealer or something here.
I'm trying to think if I should make you roll.
That's fine if you want me to roll search or something or
Human.
Well, I know what I would want you to roll, but you're not going to have that skill.
pilot.
Yes, exactly. Criminology, but
Oh yeah, I don't have.
but
That's good.
I'm going to say no, you don't have to roll anything. As you're at the bar, they've got like some booths, and of course they got tables toward the front where the band is playing. But in one of the booths, you see this white guy with like a blonde mullet, and then you see this black guy with like a flat top, and he's got like a Tupac shirt on and some jeans, and they're sitting, and as you're sitting there drinking, you'll see somebody like walk up to them, put cash on the table, they'll slip something out, and then they'll leave.
Okay. So I'll walk my way over there with my cigarette and my whiskey, and then I'll walk up to him and I'll say, "Hi, fellas. Mind if I buy y'all a drink?" He wouldn't say y'all. You a drink?
Yeah.
You guys.
You guys a
buy
drink?
you guys a drink.
So much
The white guy's like, yeah. We never say no to a drink.
All right. What are y'all drinking? What y'all's poison?
We like the whiskey.
All right. I like point at the bartender, just two more, and then
Okay.
Definitely just standing watching the band.
yeah. I sit down and
No drink.
So proud.
I'll say, my ex-wife, she's dealing with cancer, and I'm looking for somebody around here that could sell maybe some weed to help her with the pain.
How much you wanting to buy?
He would say a number.
Yeah, how much you want to buy?
He would say a number that makes sense that
Right.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
said,
right.
A few ounces.
Yeah.
50 grams. I don't know.
I'll take 5 pounds.
7,000 ounces. I don't know.
So,
Take 2 nickels worth.
so they're like, yeah, we got that, and he'll give you a price. I don't know
Okay.
whatever the normal price is.
Yeah. We
Drugs
Brian, we clearly both don't do the drug.
Yeah.
And then he'll say,
Is traded.
Yeah.
do you know where I could get this is something new that she's wanting to try to help her to sleep. Do you know where I could get some scopolamine?
What are you talking about?
Sorry,
So that's something that you've never
That
dealt
sounds
with.
like that doesn't. We're more like weed, and if you want some meth, we can help you out with that. Maybe a little of the booger sugar, if you know what I mean. But if you're wanting some pharmaceutical grade stuff, that's we don't deal with that.
You're gonna need to talk
Okay.
to Alistair.
Do you would someone that would sell something that's a little higher grade, a little harder stuff like this scopolamine?
I've heard. Now you didn't hear this from me, but if you're looking for the really hard stuff, you may check with the pharmacist. He runs a pharmacy, but you know he has a little side business going on where he supplies people with a little bit more medicinal, more higher end products.
All right. Okay. Do you can you point me to where I could meet him?
Well, I mean, he's probably at home now. But you can find him at the pharmacy during during business hours.
All right. That sounds good. Thank you.
So yeah, then I walked back to. I'd say again we're trying to play it like we don't know each other. So I'll kind of be near him, but not look like we're together. Just and I'll kind of relay
Maybe watching the band.
yeah, I'll just say.
So
They didn't have what we were looking for, but they pointed me to a pharmacist that might have the drug that we're looking for.
Let me guess. Tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, not today. Yeah, he's already shut down, but he runs a business at an actual pharmacy here.
Should we investigate?
Yeah, what time is it?
it's like probably close to 10 by now.
I feel like at this point it would be there wouldn't be much that we would be able to do unless we want to break into somewhere.
Personally, we probably need to go back to the cabin and
We need to find Greg tomorrow, and
We need to go to the pharmacy tomorrow. We find out
Pharmacy
where the
and
drugs might go.
the Cerulean.
And concerning the item within the trunk that we have in the back.
Dare we go to?
and there's some more information in those books. We've got to figure out some of these things.
I feel like
Does anybody have
Zeta
computer
might
science?
think,
Uh,
negative.
yes, I do.
I have military
How
science.
much?
20.
I mean, I wonder if you could roll to see if you can decipher some of the binary. Just
Run it through something or
yeah, a portion of it, just to see if it makes any sense.
run it as
Yeah.
command script through.
We started an apocalypse.
Oh, nice.
9.
Whoa.
Holy crap.
Okay.
Might be on the laptop.
But I tell y'all, there is a stack of code written
Yeah.
inside of that trunk.
Honestly, I think Bo might know about some of the Book of Enoch from just having religious parents.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of the
I
book.
certainly want to get back and I want to review
I
some
mean,
of that,
besides this right here.
that code. We see what we can
It's
do.
Yes.
Well, if y'all want to go, we can stop when. If y'all are y'all going back to the cabin now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we
We'll end it
will.
there.
So yeah, y'all are back at the cabin.
Yeah.
You have coffee, and y'all are pouring over. Going through the
code.
the code, and it's the code. From what you can understand, it's just basically the Watchers. I wish I could remember exactly. Oh, okay. The Watchers see, the Watchers hear, call to the Watchers, and they will answer. And it's just that looping.
What was it again? The Watchers hear, the Watchers see.
The Watchers see, the Watchers hear,
But
call to the Watchers, and they will. Y'all,
Dude,
Before we all, as we're looking through all our stuff, we're looking at the files again, we're revising, we're making notes on stuff. I go up to the a radio that we have in that cabin if you have one, and I turn it all the way up so that we can hear the static as we're working. Oh gosh.
As we're
Well,
sleeping.
again, this is
No,
not,
not as we're sleeping, but
this
as
is not
we're
my
working.
cabin.
Oh, it's not.
No, this is the cabin that Delta Green
But there
Oh,
can, I mean, but there could be a radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he looked at me and I was like,
So yeah,
"Ah."
if you want to play off that.
Yeah.
While we're working, we're just like looking through it, and she's like, shh.
As the static is playing, I will do this. I will say this.
Like an end credit.
You, as you're working, you're reading. You just hear, all of you hear,
Follow the signal.
and then it's just staticky, and then you hear that like 3 times in the static.
Hey guys, I hope you had a good time tonight. That was Cerulean. What was it called, Bryan?
Project Cerulean Stamp.
That's Project Cerulean Stamp for you guys. I hope that you liked it. Holler at your boy. I'm loving it.